Yo, yo, what up? Today I'm gonna go over the game artist model. This is how I close one date a week, wherever I am, whether that's Miami, New York, Paris, Ireland, Germany, Thailand. Close one date a week, no matter what, um, at least. And I use a simple funnel here. I call it the game artist model. It has three components to it. We're gonna check them out. First, I'll show you guys some proof of what I'm talking about. Some text I got this month. This one's kind of nice. Some girls making me food is always nice. This girl wants to go on a date. This is not from last month, but it's a nice text to get. I'm sorry, this month. This is. Oh, wait, is that the same text? Yeah, it is. Same text twice. Ignore it. Cool. All right, sweet. So, how does it work? It starts with Instagram. Let's call it machine or Instagram date machine. I'm at a weird angle here, actually. All right, sweet. So, Instagram is good, right? It's better than texting. I used to use texting a lot, but I've realized Instagram is kind of king, I think. Why? Because you can game like a ton of girls at the same time. You can send stories or just post. And if you're gaming girls indirectly by just giving them like a glimpse into your life, showing them cool stuff you're doing, it's a lot less try hard rather than sending them a direct text like, what are you up to this weekend, or just like some hinge opener thing. You can just get them off the app onto your profile. And since I've been in Thailand, I've actually gotten like a ton of matches and stuff just from like my online profile. I wasn't really using it before, but since I got here, I created a Bumble, and I've just been getting like a ton of matches. There's no way I can go on like the amount of dates that are possible. So I'll just get girls I like. I just put them on the Instagram, and then I just share my life a little bit, like show them stuff I'm doing. And I've had a few girls actually just reach straight out to me just from those. But what it does is it just gives them a glimpse into your life, and it shows them, who you are, and makes them curious. Like if they match with you on Hinge, they know you a little bit. They think you might be cute, but then if you like share your life, now they get to know you more. They see you more as a real person. It makes converting to a date easier, and it's a lot less try hard is the point. And it's the same as texting. You can just text them, right? Okay, cool. So how does this work? This is a funnel. So there's a couple steps. We need to get girls into the funnel. How do we do it? Cold approach. Cold approach is king. You can do cold approach anywhere in the world. I've done it in on three different continents. I've successfully done it on all of those, and it's scalable. So you can do it whenever. If you don't have internet, you can do it. If like Hinge decides that you've had enough matches and they want to make you pay, you can get off the app and just go talk to some girls. And you can do it a lot. Like you can do a lot of cold approach if you want. Um, so it's scalable and it works anywhere. There's always girls outside. Okay, so cold approach is the first way we do it. Second, online. We just use online profiles. Um, they work, so we use them. Online dating. So this is like step one of the funnel. Not really sure how to do this. We'll put the one here. We get them into the Instagram. This is step two. And we do everything that I was just saying on Instagram. Like we just use it regularly, share our lives, but we also use it to text girls. It makes converting a lot easier. And then you also just need a good profile, make sure that you're not doing anything weird on it. And it converts. It converts better than texting, so we use it. Okay. Number three, we just play like a solid text game, right? So we like know how to text girls, we know how to escalate, we know how to get dates, we know what type of date we want, what type of logistics we're looking for, and then we just text them and convert them to dates. That's all this is. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your profiles are clean. Make sure you know how to text. Make sure you know how to convert. Make sure you know how to convert again to a date. Very simple. Okay, cool. So on the date, I want to go here. Yeah. Now we have a date ramp. Okay. We start out chill. So this is like 3 main things that are congruent. We just ramp in the right direction. We go emotion, story, and then we escalate. And there's a few different types of escalation, but a lot of guys will start out here and they'll try to like go up and keep it, they're all excited at the start of the date essentially. They want it to go well, they want it to click hard at the start. But what I found is when you start high and you start at like high energy, it's hard to maintain. So what happens is you kind of just like fall off a cliff and the date gets worse. Girls feel the change of their emotions more than the current state of their emotions. So if it gets worse and it's actively and it's clear that it's getting worse, she'll feel that. So what you want to do is keep in mind that girls feel the change, right? So we start. We don't care about like the current state, but we want to start at a point where it's easy to make the date go better. And for me, since I'm an introvert, I'm low energy, I just start very chill. This is me at the start of the date. I start chill. I don't care if she's bored. She's stuck with me basically. She's on a date, right? So she's agreed to be there for at least 30 minutes to an hour, I would say, is like the agreed time that like, okay, I'm gonna go deal with this guy for like X amount of time. She's stuck with me. She's on a date. I'm stuck with her. So I keep it chill. I don't try very hard at the start of the date. And this gives me room to work. Right now I have actual room where I can escalate the emotions, tell a good story, get to know each other, and then it gets better, right? Girls feel the change more, so she'll feel it slowly getting better, because if it starts off boring, maybe even bad in some cases, I've had girls say, I thought you hated me at first, at the end of the date. If it starts out that way, you have a lot of room to work. So we use that room and we take advantage of it and we work our way towards a close, pull, by telling a good story, ramping the emotions, and escalating. Nice little date ramp. Okay, let's do this here. Last part is playing a dynamic game. So there's just like 3 phases of game kind of that this goes into. So when I started a game, like I wasn't getting laid, right? So I went like 4 years without going on one date. So obviously when you're not doing any dates, you're just not getting laid. So my main like MO was to get laid. So phase 1, I actually had no game, right? Like I had no system for getting girls. Therefore, I'm not getting any girls. I don't have game. Phase 2, I wanted to get to sex, right? Like I just wanted to get laid. I didn't really care so much about getting a girlfriend. Yeah, when you're playing League all the time and your heart's stuck, you're mad. You want to get laid, right? Cool. So we just get laid. So phase 2, we get to sex. Pretty simple. At this point, this is where a lot of guys kind of get stuck. A lot of guys I know who have actually done pickup for years, they're actually stuck right here. They can't get to phase 3. They get to sex in maybe the wrong way, maybe low value way, maybe whatever reason. But they get there in such a way that they don't see the girl again. And I was doing this actually for a long time. Like in New York, I was doing this. Like I wanted to create relationships, but girls we just had sex. It was like a one night stand. Never hear from the girl again. It gets like a little bit annoying after a while, especially if you want more meaningful quality relationships. which leads us to phase 3, relationships. Um, so this is what I'm talking about with the dynamic game. So you play in such a way that can get to sex, yes. Like out of the 4 girls that I had sex with this like in the first 2 weeks of this month, um, one of them is actually just like a hit and quit situation, right? And then the other 3, I'll actually see regularly. They're pretty cool, friendly. We could get along. So yeah, create relationships. Get to sex in such a way where it leaves an opening for a relationship to form and develop. Part of this is like lifestyle, part of this is a different thing, but you get to sex in a way where you know about value, you know about comfort, you know how to use them properly, um, to create a relationship. And that is, oh, there we go. That's the game artist model. That's how we do it. It's how we close one date every single week. Pretty much like clockwork, without fail. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.